Hello and welcome to Spring Qigong, where you will revive your inner maiden and let the dragon carry you. My name is Maria Chaudhry, and it is a high holy honor to get to be with you. I will be your guardian and guide for this journey. I'll be your Qigong teacher and friend and a participant in the circle. We are about to embark on an incredible transformative journey, and it is going to be so potent and powerful. And I know this because you are going to be here and you are going to be present and you are going to share your wisdom and your energy with us as a circle, and it will be beautiful. I'm making this orientation video so we can get started and be activated even before we meet in our first session. There is so much to do and share with you that my intention is that this video will answer all of your questions. So in order to do that, let me just go ahead and share screen. There we go. And here we are. So we are at the Path with Harmony website, and I want to share with you about the learning portal. Let me go ahead and move myself right here. So this learning portal is where all of our replays and bonus material and practice notes, that's where everything is logged and stored. So when you come here at the homepage, you'll see it says log in. Once you log in, now, if you're not a site member, you'll need to create a membership. You just simply do that here and push submit. If you're already a site member, then you'll just go ahead and log in. Put your email and password in and log in. And now it looks exactly the same, except for up here it says hello, Path with Harmony, and it'll say your name. And here we touch here, and all of these options will show up. But since you're in Spring Qigong, this is the only one you'll really have access to. So go ahead and click that. And now a beautiful dragon gate guardian will meet you. And this is the learning portal. And this is what I want to share with you. See right here on the top, this menu bar, I will go through all those pieces with you, but I'm going to just go ahead and let you see the learning portal. And this learning portal is being built as we go through, so it'll be added on. So this welcome video will be the video that we're creating right now. And before we begin, if you have not ever practiced with me, I would love to have a 30-minute little check-in with you so we can get to know each other and get a sense of what your needs are, what your expectations are, and so I can really help fulfill those and we can start off in an activated way. In this session, I keep using the word activated because it's spring and it's powerful. In this session, we will have time for each person to share how they're feeling. Each participant will share as we stitch in. I'll do the guided journey, the activation, allow there to be a meditation or a movement practice. And then afterwards, they'll have time to share your experience and debrief, right? And so we have ample time. At the same time, there's so much that is moving through us, and it will influence our dreams and our oracle readings and your conversations. And so we have this private Facebook group for you to join, and you can share all the things that are continuing to unfold. Right? And so before we begin, you'll be getting an email with all the invitations about what to bring with you. You're going to need a lighter and a candle every time. You're going to need something to drink, your tea. You're going to need your journal and a pen. You're going to need an anointing oil, and you're going to need enough space to spread out and practice in. And you're also invited to create an altar. You can't really see it here, but I have the altar set up right here. And you're going to be invited to create a springtime maiden, dragon, green and gold, fresh, beautiful altar that represents your intentions. And in the private Facebook group, it's a beautiful place for you to share images of your altar with the other sisters to help us all feel and create community and connection with each other. Because that's a big reason why you're here and not just in any other just normal Qigong class, is to be in deep connection with sisterhood. And that's what big component of what we're fostering on this journey. And before we begin, even before we meet, we want to start with a powerful intention. And you might already have an idea of what that intention is. And I just invite you to just keep that idea and set it aside and create space to see what else is here. And so this is an assessment, a feminine power self-assessment. And I'd love you to do it before we come together in person. And this self-assessment is for you to see on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not so much and 10 being really rocking it, where are you in these 8 key areas of self-actualization? Because as an awakening woman, you are awakening in multiple areas in your life simultaneously. But in our intention, we're going to focus on only one of those areas, and that one area is going to then catalyze and feed the other areas. So let's get a sense of where you are and what's alive for you right now. And then when you scroll down, the next thing you're going to see is this workbook. And I want to show you these PDFs. They open up like this. Oh, I downloaded it. I didn't mean to open it. Excuse me. You can download it, or you push this button right here and it says presentation and you can open it. Now, I'm aware it says consciously choose your authentic path. This is another journey that I lead, but this workbook really is relevant for us for setting our destiny seed intention. And so you can scroll through here, and in this workbook, it also has the commitments, and it has the seed intention questions. And to get out of the workbook, just push escape. And so this workbook is just there to support you, right? There's nothing you really have to do with it, but maybe look at it and be supported by it. This audio right here, setting your destiny intention and finding your biggest gaps, that's what I'd like you to focus on. This is where you're going to set your destiny intention, and I will lead you through a beautiful journey and guided meditation for you to sense and feel what is in season for you, what is most alive for you, and where the most power is. Where we can find where the most power is and we focus there, that will just get bigger and catalyze even more. This audio will also help you find the biggest gap, where the least power is, where we're blocked, where we hold shame, where we've been avoiding. And so once we can find the most power and the least power, and we can extend the most power to that least power, that's how we're going to catalyze it. So just listen to this when you have a chance, ideally before our opening, centering, activation circle, because I'm not going to lead you through this meditation in that circle. We have so many other things to do. This is just to support you to set a powerful intention for the journey and to support you in finding what's in season for you. Now here there are a couple other little audios here that helps you set your intention about mindset shifts and about manifestation mistakes. They're quote unquote mistakes. There's no mistakes. The most important piece is this piece right here, setting a destiny intention. And really this assessment. And that's before we begin. Now I'd like to share a little bit more about this learning portal. And that's right here. There are a couple important pieces here. Right here, the sacred agreements. When you click this button, it'll take you to a video of me doing sacred agreements. Now, these sacred agreements are the temple pillars. They are what makes this container a safe container, one where we can share vulnerably, one where we can fully be ourselves, one where we can trust each other and be able to just unfold and flourish together. It's through these sacred agreements. And so I am holding my hands up here. You'll see once you watch the sacred agreement video that I'm asking and agreeing that you are agreeing to watch the sacred agreement video, right? Yes, you agree. Perfect. Now, these extra 3 pieces here are pieces for you to deepen into in your own time. Archetype quiz came from my teacher, and it's from a beautiful book called Between Heaven and Earth, and it helps you understand and know your personality, your Qigong personality. And what I mean by that is there are archetypes in Qigong. There are archetypes for metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. And each one of these archetypes, we all hold all these elements and all these personalities within us. But each season, an archetype flourishes. And we are now in the season of wood in spring. And so you will meet the archetype of the pioneer, who is a go-getter, who is an incredible leader. And so you're going to find out which archetype and which element is the most alive for you. And you can just take your time and deepen into that whenever you want to. Now, the guiding principles is a PDF that's here for you to just understand about Qigong practice in general. Especially if you're brand new to Qigong, you'll want to look at the guiding principles, and you'll also want to take a look at the primer for Qigong, because the primer for Qigong is going to give us a shared language. So we can talk about certain definitions and we know what we're talking about and we're having the same language, and then we can just develop a deeper foundation from there. Now, this next piece is pretty important. That's your release waiver. It's pretty important, especially if you've not filled it out recently. You've been practicing with me for a while, but it's been a year and you haven't filled it out, then you should fill it out. Or if it's our first time practicing together, then please fill out this release waiver. It's 100% confidential, and it's going to help me know about medical conditions. It's just going to help me know about physical conditions and about the care that you need, and it's going to help me serve you better in a potent and safe way. Now here, the schedule. The schedule is pretty much the same. We're meeting at the same time every week, but if you want to see the schedule, you'll also receive each week before our session, you'll receive an email with the Zoom link, but you can just come here and on the schedule, you can see all the sessions listed once it loads. You have to scroll down. You'll see it here, and then you'll see all the sessions listed, and then you can load all the sessions there. Okay. And last but not least on here, there are a few more. One right here, it says bonuses. And so now the bonuses have not been added on here yet, But when they are, they will be at the bottom of the page. So when you click bonus, it'll scroll down to the bottom of the page and there'll be some bonuses there for you. And then as they're created, there'll be bonuses added in. And your feedback. The feedback is near the end of our journey. I will ask you for your feedback, so for an evaluation, but it's also a perfect time for me to know what's working, what's not working. But it's also a great tool for you to give words to write down and integrate what you received from our journey and our time together. And so with that, I'm going to call this video complete. I'm going to stop sharing for now. And I want you to know that, I shared a lot. This journey is for you if you have a lot of time to linger in, or if you don't have a lot of time. It's just the learning portal holds all the extra pieces for you to get to when you have a chance. The most important pieces, I'm going to remind you: sacred agreements, liability release waiver, setting a destiny intention, the assessment. And with that, my loves, I look forward to practicing with you and reviving this beautiful inner maiden and connecting to this dragon and letting the dragon carry you with a gentle power and gentle grace. I will see you really soon.